In the 80s, they had arcade machines, video games. You have the Atari system and the Nintendo Entertainment System. Next, the video game companies had mascots. Namco had Pac Man, Nintendo had Super Mario, Capcom had Mega Man. When the 90s came, there was one character that was outstanding. They say he was the coolest character that made his first appearance on the Sega Genesis. He's the fastest creature in gaming. His name is Sonic the Hedgehog. The game takes notes from Super Mario Bros. Your main objective is to reach the goal in time. The levels you travel to are Green Hill, Marble Zone, Spring Yard, The Labyrinth, Starlight Zone, Scrap Brain. Last one is the final zone. 7 levels in total. Spoilers: Sonic can jump to reach platforms. He can roll into a ball to gain more speed. The enemies in the levels are robots. When you destroy them, animals pop out. The more robots you destroy, you'll receive more score points. Next, we have the collectibles. Sonic is collecting rings. They serve as a health bar. If you take damage, the rings will scatter. If you're hit with 0 rings, you die. Another one is the shield. This will protect you from losing rings. If you're hit, the shield disappears. You have running shoes. These will make you go faster for a short time. The list goes on. Invincibility. No enemies or obstacles will harm you. Extra lives. This will boost up Sonic's lives in the game. Last one is the continues. These can be collected in the special stages. I'll get to that in a moment. If you receive a game over, you're given a second chance depending on how many continues. To enter the special stages, you need 50 rings to gain access. Let me tell you something. These bonus stages are brutal. You have to find the Chaos Emerald without falling. Trying to collect the emeralds is a real pain in the ass. You must touch the rotation switches. This will turn the stages in reverse. Once you find the Chaos Emerald, you exit the bonus round. Sonic 1 has 6 Chaos Emeralds. If you collect them all, you'll have a good ending. But if you don't get them in record time, here's the bad ending. What do I think about the bosses? Dr. Eggman is Sonic's arch nemesis. He's the main boss. You encounter him throughout the entire game. They're pretty easy and simple. You gotta strike him a couple of times and then move on to the next zone. That's it. The composer for the soundtrack, his name is Masato Nakamura. He's a solid music composer. Listening to this music is so nostalgic. Let's have a listen to it. Sonic 1 has some issues that need to be addressed. Let's go. Number 1. Sonic is lacking the spin dash ability. I wish I can spin dash to gain more speed to go up a hill or a loop. That's my first problem. Number 2. This game is very short. I do wish Sega could have added some more levels to the game. It only has 7 zones for me to run through. Those are my issues. Sonic the Hedgehog is a fun, difficult platformer on the Sega Genesis. This was the Kickstarter of the franchise. Sonic is Sega's mascot, the Golden Child. This game is the one that started it all. It's not perfect, it's kinda short. Sonic 1 is an alright game. Let's move on to the sequel. Sonic 2 is just like its old predecessor. They added a new character, miles tails per hour, including multiplayer. You can do the spin dash technique. Sonic is a lot more faster in the game. Speaking of that, Sega added options menu. You can play solo or listen to music, etc. The rings make a return because they are the franchise's staple. They reuse the item boxes from the previous title. One thing I noticed about the changes, you have 2 acts compared to the original, because in Sonic 1 you had 3 acts. Now for the special stages, they make a return. You gotta collect more rings to acquire the Chaos Emeralds. I love Sonic 2 special stages. They're way better than the old special stages. After you have collected all 7 emeralds, you become Super Sonic. He's very powerful. He's faster, plus he can one-shot enemies, including bosses. Super Sonic is radical. Beware, while in Super Mode, the rings will decrease. The levels are different from Sonic 1. My favorite levels are Chemical Plant, Casino Night, Oil Ocean, Metropolis. These are my levels. Before I move on, Sega gave us a versus mode. You can challenge your friend or relative into a race. The first person to the finish line wins. That's it. The music overall is an improvement. Sonic 2 music is my favorite. I love this music. My only gripe with Sonic 2, the team could have added some more levels in the versus mode. There's only 4 levels to compete in. That's my only gripe. This sequel is a wonderful game. They gave us a new character, Tails. You can do multiplayer. Sonic can be supersonic with all 7 emeralds together. They gave us new levels. You can do spin dash. This game aged like fine wine. Sonic 2 is a cool sequel. Now it's time for the CD. The blue hedgehog discovers Little Planet, chained to the coast. Sonic goes inside to investigate. He meets Amy Rose, a female hedgehog. She's kidnapped by Metal Sonic. Our hero confronts Metal. He's defeated. Sonic rescues Amy. Later, the hero beats Dr. Eggman. Sonic saves Little Planet. It disappears. The game is similar to Sonic 1. Sega gave us a new ability, Behold the Peel Out. This lets you go faster just like the spin dash. CD introduces time travel mechanic. Here's the kicker, you need to touch those signs past and future. You gotta go fast. Everything changes when you time travel, including the levels. Sega made those levels in CD very big compared to the second title. If you're looking to have a good future, you must locate the robot machines. These are hidden in the past. If you destroy them, you'll have a good future. But if you don't destroy the machines, you'll receive a bad future for every level. Speaking of which, they introduced time stones. Supersonic is absent in the game. They change up the bonus rounds. It feels like an open world. You have a time limit. Quickly destroy all the UFOs to obtain a time stone. Trying to destroy those flying ships is a real challenge. These are nothing but trolls. That's not the hard part. If you touch the water, it decreases your timer. If you reach 0, you're kicked out of the bonus stage. The game has 7 time stones. CD's special stages are very challenging. Nonetheless, if you gather the time stones, you'll get the perfect ending. If not, there's your bad ending. The list goes on. Sega gave us time attack mode. You can replay the levels again for the fastest record. Very nice. Next we have DA Garden, visual mode, sound test, stage select, 4 unlockables. Spectacular. I love these extra content. Sonic CD has 7 levels. Palm Tree Panic, Collision Chaos, Tidal Tempest, Courtesan Quadrant, Wacky Workbench, Stardust Speedway. Last one is Metallic Madness. I can see what Sega was going for. They want you to explore the levels and do time travel. Sonic CD maintains the classic formula, but it adds a twist to the gameplay. The composers behind the game would be Neofuma Hayate and Masafuma Ogata, Japanese composer. The American composers are Spencer Nelson and David Young. I like the American composers. They're not bad, but I prefer the Japanese soundtrack. It's the GOAT. I love the music in Sonic CD, but the game as a whole has some problems. Let's go. Number one, they messed up the spin dash animation in this game. In Sonic 2, the spin dash was perfect. You can spin just fine, but in CD, they changed it. This was a completely unnecessary change. Number two, the bosses, they're not as good as Sonic 2 bosses. Yeah, CD bosses are pitiful. Number three, the level design. Allow me to explain. I think Sega put way too many bounce pads or pinball bumpers in the stages. Here's an example. In the Wacky Workbench, that one stage where you're bouncing around all the time is very annoying. It's not good. I'm trying to reach the goal in time. I don't like CD's level design. Enough said. Despite the issues with Sonic CD, it's an average title. It's not perfect. There's some things I like about the game, and the bad parts I don't like. The game is okay. Next title, Sonic 3. Dr. Eggman discovers Angel Island. He meets the guardian of the Master Emerald, Knuckles. He tells him Sonic and Tails has come to steal the Master Emerald. He believes Sonic is the enemy. Both heroes enter Angel Island. Knuckles ambushes Sonic. He runs off with the Chaos Emeralds. The blue Hedgehog finds Knuckles. They fight. Dr. Eggman comes in. He takes the Master Emerald. Both Sonic and Knuckles form an alliance. The blue hero retrieves the Master Emerald. Later, Knuckles was relaxing on Angel Island. He was attacked by Egg Robo. He finds him. Mecha Sonic appears. The final battle commences. He destroys Mecha Sonic. Knuckles takes back his emerald. Sonic 3 is a recycle of the second title. They gave us mini bosses to fight and new item boxes. The bubble shield and the fire shield. Last one is the electric shield. They even gave us save files. You can play any file or delete one. These campaigns are the best. Knuckles is playable. He can glide across the stages. You can climb on walls to reach high places. Knuckles is the shit. Sonic 3 has a lot more levels than Sonic 2. Here you go. Angel Island, Hydro City, Marble Garden, Carnival Night, Ice Cap, Launch Base, Mushroom Hill, Flying Battery, etc. 14 levels. Special stages. The first one, you're collecting blue spears. If you get them all, here's the Chaos Emerald. If you touch the red, it's over. Second one is the gumball machine. Touch it to acquire the items. Third one is the glowing spears. Last one is a slot machine. This game has 4 bonus stages. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a complete game. Super Sonic returns. He's back and stronger than ever. What if I told you there was another stronger transformation? I present to you the Super Emeralds. Gather them all together, you become Hypersonic. This second form is badass. Hypersonic is invincible. He can destroy any boss in the game. He can double jump. Hypersonic is awesome. Tails and Knuckles have super forms and hyper forms. What do I think of the bosses? They're better than CD bosses. They offer strategy and challenge. Sonic 3 bosses are good. The music is very solid. Here's a little fun fact. Michael Jackson worked on the soundtrack. The rest is composed by other people. Have a listen. only problem with the game, it's lacking the sound test. I wish they put the sound test in the options. It's absent. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is the best Sonic game in the franchise. It feels like a adventure title. It's a complete game that gave us more levels, mini bosses, 4 bonus stages, save files, super forms and hyper forms. You can play as Knuckles, any character campaign. This was a great experience. Now for the last game. Enter the Chaotix. The game reuses the past Sonic titles. You can select Knuckles, Mighty, Espio, Charmy, Vector. They gave you a crane machine to select another character. Beware, it moves really fast. You're running through 5 zones, including 5 acts. They introduce a new mechanic, the rubber band. Your character can stay in one spot to activate doors and moving platforms. While using the rubber band mechanic, it can be used to your advantage. You can actually abuse it. Use it to speed run through the game. If your character falls off the platform, hold the action button to lift the character up. They nerfed the spin dash in favor of the rubber band. Another thing, Sega added new item boxes to the mix. The combined ring, swap box, giant and small boxes, character boxes, etc. Let me tell you about the new special stages. They're a mixed bag between Sonic 2 and 3. Once again, you're collecting the blue spears. There's a timer. Collect enough rings to extend the clock. The other bonus stage, you're falling. This decreases your rings. I don't like this bonus stage, not my cup of tea. Back to the other one. Once you collect enough blue spears, you're rewarded a chaos ring. If you get them all 6, here's the good ending. If you don't collect them all, there's your bad ending. Metal Sonic Kai is floating in the background in flames. That's a creepy ending. The Chaotix soundtrack is very underrated. Here's some music that I like in the game. My first problem with the game is it's too short. Yes, it only have 5 zones. I wish they added some more levels to it. The second problem are the bosses. The bosses are not interesting. They take no skill to beat. No skill. Number 3, I wish they didn't have to nerf the spin dash. They could have kept it the same. That's my third problem. That's pretty much it. The Chaotix is a very underrated title. I understand that Sega was trying to do something different with the formula. It's not bad or good. It's pretty meh. I still have a soft spot for the game. I like the rubber band mechanic and the music and the new levels they added. This game is pretty average. That's my take on it. Those are my thoughts on the 2D side-scroller Sonic games on the Sega Genesis, CD, and the 32XX. Thank you for watching. This is the Cloak Figure signing out.